Oh, I'm gonna take a lot of flack for this video, but hear me out. Hear me out. If you are working a remote job, there's a pretty big chance you're underpaid. Now, you may be okay with that. I don't know that that's in the best interest of you. You're the best judge, but hear me out. Why you're getting underpaid if you're only wanting to work a remote job. I have lots of people saying, I only want to do a remote job. I only want to do a remote job. Yes, I get that. I understand the work-life balance it gives you. I totally get it. However, companies are paying less for remote jobs because they're able to get talent from anywhere. And that means talent that may live in a high-cost city like San Francisco, or it may be people that live out in the middle of nowhere where salaries are very, very depressed. And I will tell you, when you look at those job postings that are out there and you're seeing it, they are not regionalizing the salaries based on your location. They are doing those salaries of what they can get somebody for. I can't tell you how many times I see salaries for some of these remote jobs that are absolutely below market for what that same job would be worth if it was a hybrid or an on-site role. Now, you need to make the choice that is best of you for your work-life balance, but I really want you to consider, do you need to be remote, or is it just a nice to have and you would be okay with being in a hybrid position? Maybe one that you do have to come into the office once a week or once a month or once a quarter. Remember, if companies have you come in the office at all, they're not listing those jobs as remote. They're listing those jobs as hybrid, not on site, but hybrid. And you may be willing for $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 more a year to come into the office maybe one day a month or one day a quarter. If you have placed your job profile on LinkedIn or Career Builder, Indeed, any of them, and you've created one and you've said you're only open to remote roles, you may be undercutting your own salary. Here's what I recommend that job seekers do. I think if you're really targeting remote roles, but you are potentially willing to even have a conversation with somebody about a hybrid role, make sure that you put that on your resume or on your job profile. On LinkedIn, select it that you're open to remote or hybrid roles. That way you're making sure that you're seeing the full breadth of positions that are potentially available for you. I'm telling you, when you get a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 more a year offer, you might be willing to drive into that office one day a week, one day a month. Remember too, when you get to the point where you're actually talking to someone and they understand the skills and experience you bring to the table, you might be able to convince them once they see your work that you should be 100% remote anyway. But at least now you've done it, negotiating at a higher salary point to start with. All right, job seekers, sound off in the comments below. I know you want remote work, but sometimes it's okay to consider hybrid too. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.